Hi guys, so Bitcoin is still moving within the consolidation area and this kind of a triangle is formed. So we are waiting for the breakout, well, up or down. But meanwhile, while we're doing that, there are some things which I was going to share with you. And first of all, I must mention that, again, this situation is quite uncertain, so we can go either up or down. It's like 50-50 and nobody will tell you exactly what will happen. The same way that nobody would be able to predict what will happen from the point of $10,000 when we're consolidating in a similar manner. But here's the thing which I was going to show you today. You probably remember the nonlinear regression curve by Renata Shirakashi, which is actually showing the long-term behavior of Bitcoin price starting from its very beginning. And if the price is above this curve, then we can say that this is overbought condition. When it is below this curve, then it's oversold, and this curve basically represents some kind of a mean price of Bitcoin. And here is an interesting situation. So when we had this pump up to $14,000, we broke this regression curve to the upside, and then during the consolidation period it served as a support several times. Then we broke it downwards again, and that was the point of the drop from $10,000 to $8,000. And finally, when we had this 40+% rise, it was the resistance, so it acted as a resistance over here. So now we're consolidating below that, and there is another similar example to this one in the history of Bitcoin price. It happened in 2017, and I think it actually has a stunning resemblance to the one which we have right now. So you see, we moved to the upside, we broke this regression curve, made a new high, it was $3,000, and then we had started to have a correction, consolidating within the area like $2,500, and this regression curve served as a support several times, and then finally it got broken and it led to the massive down to like 50% or something like that. Maybe not 50, maybe like 40% down, similar to ours actually. And then almost immediately we had the rise, well, within the few days, like 1, 2, 3, 4 days, but overall it was 60% rise. It's even more than we had right now. And then after that we were consolidating pretty much in a similar manner that we're doing right now. But the only one difference is that since this pump was higher, so we moved above the regression curve and it started to serve as a support again, but we broke downwards and then returned afterwards back to the similar level of the consolidation area. Still, it was something like 12% drop. And here is the example basically how this situation, when it was rather bullish at this point, you see this move like 20-30% and then 20-30% once again, and we had this bullish flag, so everybody were expecting that it will go up, but instead of that, here is that shakeout of the long positions. Probably it was like that there at that point of time as well, and only after that we had this rise. So I summarized this in this picture when we had this 2017 and 2019 years, and you see how those patterns are actually similar. So for example, this one, you see move to the upside, down, major rise, move to the upside, down, major rise, consolidation, also consolidation, multiple support, broke downwards, some sideways price action over here, sideways price action, move even lower, fast pullback, and a massive pullback in both cases. Then triangle over here, and then we had the drop. So if we'll follow the same scenario, I don't say that we will do the same way and we will drop like we dropped in 2017, but I would just want to point out that despite a lot of people are very bullish right now, saying that, oh, we just returned to the bull market and all of that would happen before is like a trap and everything, and indicators turned bullish and on-chain is bullish and so on and so forth. But this thing can happen again. So it's almost the same as we had in 2017, and if this will happen, then we'll probably drop somewhere at the level of $8,000, $8,100. Like, of course, at that point we actually are below the regression curve. Here we were above the regression curve, and because the pump was much higher, so we might do it in a different manner. But in any case, this is a very possible scenario. So of course, I don't want to sound pessimistic. I just want to show you the alternative scenario to the bullish one, which we all want to believe in. So let's see how the things will evolve. Please leave your comments what you think about it. And so far, that is it for today. I hope that it would be useful. Thank you for watching.